Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Patricia, and today we are going to go over my post-warm review of the brand new Mixed It collection. I went ahead and I followed the instructions that they gave for the different mix varieties that you could do. I also did a couple of my own, and then at the end of this video I'm going to share with you the scents that I mixed outside of the collection to go with the bakery scent from this collection, and I will explain that at the end of the video of why I went outside of the Mixed It collection to mix that bakery scent. But right now we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mixed with, where I mixed it at, day 2, all that good stuff. So we're going to start off just as it shows on here. So in case you were wondering, the Mixed It collection, if you haven't seen the previous video, I will put that above so you can see it. So the Mixed It collection is a set of 5 brand new fragrances that Scentsy has made. They are composed of each category. So there's a floral, a fruity, a bakery, a fresh, and let's see, why am I drawing a blank? Floral, fruity, okay, well, let me just show you. Fruity, citrus, that's what I was missing. The bakery, fresh, and floral. So those are your 5 categories of fragrance that Scentsy gave us to mix together to create brand new fragrances. So on the box there is a guide, and it tells you, there's a little symbol for each one. It tells you what you can mix together to create a brand new fragrance. So we're going to start off and we're going to go down the list. Then I'm going to include my own list. So we're starting off with the fresh and fruity category. So I mixed both of those together. So that was fresh and fruity. If I could read, I'm doing this after a work day, y'all, so please forgive me. So I mixed the fresh and the fruity together, and I did this in the living room, and it came out to be a light fragrance. So it was nice, but it was light. So I did enjoy that. So the next one I did was citrus and the honeysuckle peony. So I did the citrus and the floral together. That one I did in the den, and it smelled more fruity. So the fruit kind of overtook the citrus to me. And the next day I could still smell it. So I smelled more fruit, and that was including the next day. So that was the combination of citrus and floral. The next one, and I'm just looking at the box going down the list. The next one I did was the bakery and the fruit. So this was the next combination. I did this in the bedroom. Now this smelled, it was a loud smell. I smelled it the next day, but with this bakery scent, I don't know what it is. Remember I told you guys in the previous video that you could smell like a crust note to this? When you warmed it, it kind of, to me, smelled like a burnt note, like a burnt crust note. And my husband, when he smelled this, the first thing he said was, it smells like coffee or caramel coffee or something like that. And he asked what it was, and I knew then it was kind of that burnt note that he was picking up. So to me, this smelled like a bakery, but something that had just a little bit of a brown, really brown crust on it, and I just couldn't get past that burnt note. So I was a little disappointed because I just knew I was gonna love this one. It's a beautiful, sweet, beautiful, sweet bakery scent, but it just to me has that burnt note. And if you have used the Christmas bricks, there was a caramel sugar cookie brick. And a lot of people said that on day 2 you got kind of this burnt caramel note. It wasn't a bad thing. It wasn't a bad smell, but it kind of had a slight burnt note to it on day 2. That's what this reminded me of. So just want to put that out there. So that is what I smelled when I warmed these two. So loud, could smell it the next day, slight burnt note. The next one we did was fresh and citrus. So that's the next combo. I warmed these in the living room and I could smell them the next day. So for me, it seemed like this fresh one kind of always got overpowered by whatever was with it. So if it was with the citrus, it was overpowered by the citrus. If it was with a floral, then it was overpowered by the floral. I really, really like this, but like I said, it just always seemed to be slightly overpowered by its partner. So, as I said, it was light, and I could... Oh, no, I can't read my own writing. I said it was light, and I could not smell it the next day. So that is this combination. The last combination on this is the fruit and floral. So, and I purposely wanted to put this in the bedroom because I thought it would be a beautiful, nice floral fruity scent. And my notes say that I could smell it the next day, which I remember because that was yesterday. And let's see. The floral was what I really smelled the following day, which was yesterday. So this was an awesome combination, as I knew it would be. So now let's move on to more about the bakery. I also wanted to let you guys know I did warm each of these individually, as I said I would. I warmed 2 bars each. 2 cubes each individually because I wanted to smell what these really smelled like. I have my notes right here. So as I already said about the bakery scent, that it was, you could smell the burnt note, especially on day 2. For fresh, really everything was great. That's all I have written down by everything is great. So I did the bakery scent in the living room. I did the fresh scent in the den where my son is hanging out all the time. I did citrus in the bathroom. I did fruity in the bathroom. And then I put the floral in the bedroom. And they were all great all by themselves. I just want to point that out. So let's get to what I mixed the bakery scent with to see if I could figure out something different. So I took the bakery scent and I mixed it with the citrus. Now this wasn't on the little combination. This was just my own thoughts. So I mixed both of these together and I put them in the den, warmed them in the den, and I could smell the citrus the next day. This citrus is a beast. So I could smell it the next day. And then I also did a floral with a fresh. So that was my own little combo that I wanted to try out. And as I said previously, the floral one, the fresh just always seemed to be slightly weaker in intensity than whatever it was partnered with. It was a great combo though, but the floral was what I could smell the next day. So as I said, that was, where did I put that? I had this combination in the bathrooms. So just want to point that out. And let's now get into the bakery. So For the bakery, I decided, trying to figure out what to do about this little slightly burnt crust note, I mixed it with the scent for next month, and that is Buzzworthy. Now, me and Buzzworthy kind of have a little issue going on as well. I will link that video for this one above as well. This, when I smelt it on coal, I remember telling you guys that it had like this, it was kind of the perfect blend of almond and honey, but when you warmed it, the almond note, to me it was more like a 55-45 almond to vanilla or almond to honey ratio. That almond just always kind of overtook the honey, so that was like the last thing that I smelled, and that was that almond extract. And you know how any extract is like a punch you in the face type of thing. The almond extract note just really kept creeping on up to the surface. So I told you guys previously I am not an almond fan, so that kind of irritated me a little bit. It wasn't like I could not warm this. It wasn't that bad, but just knowing that I'm not a fan of almond like that, I was like, how can we remix this to kind of, you know, get it to where I could really enjoy this one. So I mixed Buzzworthy with the bakery. And I had this going in the den and also in the bedroom, and I absolutely loved it. The sweetness of this bakery kind of really added to this, and I also wrote down I could still smell the almond note just slightly. It was so slight, but it seemed like that almond note it's just punching its way on through. But I really enjoyed this combination, so I was really shocked. So then, next I took my brick of vanilla bean buttercream, trying to get through it. I'm halfway, y'all. So I took that and I mixed it with Buzzworthy. And I had this going in the bathroom, one of the bathrooms, and also in the living room. And I have written down in my notes that it was light, but I could not detect, oh, I'm holding up the wrong one. I'm sorry, y'all, it's a long day. I did the bakery and the vanilla bean buttercream. Good God. So anyway, notes are still the same. It was light, but I could not detect the burnt note from this when I paired it with vanilla bean buttercream. So it was a light performer, but didn't get the burnt note, so win-win. And lastly, what I was trying to get to before, I mixed Buzzworthy and vanilla bean buttercream together to see what we could do about the almond note of this one. So I could still smell the almond, y'all. So it smelt, what I have down written on my notes, still could smell a slight almond note. So if you guys are not a fan of almond, then you're probably not really gonna like this one. If you already have it, consider mixing it with other things. I'm still gonna keep mixing it with different things to see if I can find something that's gonna knock that almond note all the way out for me. But I did want to share with you guys that I was mixing different things together. I was working with the bakery and also with this one, because I've heard people say they either love it or they're kind of meh. So there we are. So that's it, everybody. That is my mixing. So I think I'm pretty much done with my mixing for now. I enjoy these well enough where I can just warm these on their own and be a happy camper. So I will use these up. You will see these in some empties pretty soon. I'm already done with the bakery, so you'll see that in the next empties video. Let me know if you have any favorite mixes from this new collection. Have you been mixing with it? Are you just enjoying them on their own? And let me know if you're a consultant and you have Buzzworthy, the scent for next month, and let me know your thoughts and if you've been doing any mixing with this one as well. So thanks for watching. Please remember to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.